And we are live. Hello everybody, this is Vander Advent. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I really should have done this earlier, but I just didn't have the time. So it's like a week later, but it's time to do the story. New dungeon, new trial. A glimmer of the past. I know I spent most of my day today just burning through Xenoblade X. Evander, which I think could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we would like to share. Excellent. We'll just wait for Lamati. She should arrive shortly. Evander, good to see you here too. And speaking of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Alright, I'll go first if nobody minds. I went into Yolo and spoke of Kona, told all about the records left behind by Grolja's mother, as well as Sphene's reappearance. Oh. Besides, I should remain in the dome until things settle down once more. While I'm Grolja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I have to take care not to... It appears though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all for me. Rest of us, keeping track of this new Sphene. She's making regular appearances before the people. Each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we confirm that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with devices to remove any old memories of the event. We haven't yet identified the perpetrator. Given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. We believe the Queen of Reason is alive and well. Remember, her funeral is a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this will prove confusing for those with more accurate recollections. Carry on with our investigation. I'll let the Earth and Sky know and coordinate for our people there. There's one other matter. A highlight of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? The break room. She is unwell. Nishul and Alice have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. Recommend at the end of the hallway through that door. Go whenever you're ready. So like this will just be MSQ, so this stream will last as long as the MSQ does, which will probably be 3 to 4 hours, maybe. Person who bears the likeness of Sphene.
What is she doing here? We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
2 Sphenes?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul.
Ooh, is this some kind of clone?
We chanced upon her in living memory, but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis.
Could it be the true Sphene?
Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with a Porksy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Like, wasn't that how the whole
Judging by her
original
appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Sphene was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
Oh!
What?
Yeah,
But
what?
How can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died.
Oh. Yeah, like that's the first thing
Do you mean?
she heard. I died 4 centuries ago?
I am not dead. I'm not.
Just a flesh wound.
What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia.
Otis, yeah, he's
And
gone.
who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
Living memory?
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
I was not expecting this twist already. Yep.
In that dark room, there was an electric casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true?
Oh.
I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
I just now had a thought.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
Yeah, so I think that was actually like a lie, a cover-up by this organization that we've heard of in the background, the Preservation. Like, they're the ones who pretty much like made the Queen Sphene AI and have been like put her within her directives to, yeah, like above all else, preserve Alexandria, even though it is, yeah, like impossible to do so indefinitely. Like, because to like support like Alexandria and the Endless, they need a new font of souls constantly, so they're always getting more souls. But like the more people they add to their like regime, just like the more people die, the more people are added to the Endless, so they need more power. So it's a constant cycle that eventually there will not be enough souls to harvest in all of existence. So I'm wondering if, yeah, when Queen Sphene, got this, like lightning disease, the Preservation essentially decided to take over. They put her in this pod and like let her just sit away in there forever in cold storage. Well, they told everyone Queen Sphene died, but we've made a new Queen Sphene in her honor that also has to follow their directives and instructions, because that was why we had to fight her at the end was she could not disobey her prime directives. So maybe that was the goal of the preservation, was to have a Queen Sphene who was obedient to their desires. I don't believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that's happened. Everything. Very well. Let's do what we can, do so with care, lest it cause you undue strain. Like more of us assist, isn't practical to gather everyone. I'll summon Grahatia and Kral for now.
I know this has all been a lot to take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Yeah, because emotionally you're not in the best place.
Much better now, thanks to Y'shtola and Alisei's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them. Not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right?
Comrades you can rely on. Yeah, pick both. Though calling you still a mom.
She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long.
Yep.
I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
So you were aware of something going into that pod?
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Oh, great idea! There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene.
Yep.
Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
We can go together. How's the go, Grimwad? We go together!
Truly, I would be honored.
That line lives rent-free in my
Allow
brain.
us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuk Lamat.
Seekers of Eternity. Yeah, just I know that's not how you say his name, but I just call him Grimwad. And just like, yeah, the lines he says during Kagane Castle just live rent-free in my head for all eternity. Thank you as well, Evander, for your kindness. The Endless Sphene, you knew her, did you not? Time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially. I recognize that I must. I may still be here. The world I knew is gone. Running out? What a more suitable attire. Modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. Everybody outside? I shall only need a moment. Take your time. Vending machines.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Yeah! Got a nice big hood.
Oh, that really suits you.
Looks ideal for a brisk afternoon stroll.
For one so well-traveled to say that, I feel confident it's perfect for exploring the city.
A moment before you head out. Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
Yep.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
Are we gonna call you Dagger?
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
I see. Well, they're definitely not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Yep, she's got the hood up. It's Alexandria. Despite being inside a tower, it feels as though I'm out in the open. It's actually nothing like I've ever. Literature is still everywhere I look. It's a strange yet familiar place. Anyone wants to talk with Lamat? While they're busy, why don't you tell me about what we can see from here? Is there any place that interests you? So very many. Can decide where to begin. Why don't we let Evander choose? There we go. Lots of different shops in Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Evander and Lamat a tour of the place, and I remember watching them from a distance. Castle Town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Every visit, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now, Wuk Lamat. Late 09, you can teleport back here anytime you want. I was you to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel utilizes ether currents, yes? I had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. Ah, okay. After the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. The only way to travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. I had to abandon the nodes altogether. Starting to see them available again for the use of one and all. The government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. Also a soul exchange. No one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. How do I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource? Stand the grief for those who have lost loved ones and desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Selenia. Let's remember them all. Not to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. Ooh, could then the regulators be, for all the preservation? That's their whole thing? Lamat just came back from Yolal. It's her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. The tree made it safe and easy for her to make the journey. It's all thanks to everyone's hard work. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and the neighboring Lindblom. Operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. See, the railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war. Alexandria the aggressor. Taking strive for peace, Yolal's leaders have shown great magnanimity. I cannot but be moved. Joy of swaying stars between fate collapse and clouds is absent here. Finding shelter from the thunder and rain. Got a little carried away with the conversation. And I thought about the places we can see from here. Really? That's great. Why don't we stroll through a residential area, then stop at Mosaic? You can take a break there. for the different races who appear as a mosaic of colors when they gather here. What an inspired idea! You two go ahead and order first. Okay, let's see if anything, like, comes up or happens. Will this be voice?
So many different drinks. I can't decide.
Choice paralysis.
Ooh. I'll have this, please. A Dali coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dali beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
Sweet cocoa with extra cream on top. Let's get the complete opposite.
Ah, I understand completely. The allure of something sweet can often be too strong to resist.
Questions you must keep this time.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
So when are those coming to the merch store?
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all.
Just so I remember, beware those who share in the memories.
The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well,
Quiet.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are. How many times have I told you not to go off alone?
Nope.
I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. Even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
Search of meaning. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. Sorry, and not much of a guide. I don't usually get this approach this often. Quite alright. People have been through so much, it's only natural for them to seek comfort and assurance from someone they trust. Besides, I sit to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with a vendor. Appreciate your understanding. Alright then, where to next? I'll take a look inside the next arcade. It can probably wait for when we actually need something. Okay, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on True View. I found myself jumping because it just, all day has just been Xenoblade Chronicles X. Just, really been taking my time with that one this time, and like really exploring around and doing things first. I'm already like pressing different buttons like in Is this way when we arrive? Looks pale. Need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. On my way to attend to some business. The memory being killed here came flooding back. It has passed, I know, but the terror lingers. Comfort I've offered others in my work. I can't seem to comfort myself. Ooh. Rally. Or launch like the usual quest ones in favorite for quick access. Thank you. I feel better already. Encouragement is exactly what I needed. My manners. Her name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. An usher. They're the ones who come to those who have long to live, right? Given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. No longer tend to the dying, only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. Storage facility? What for? As for what's interred the deceased, that specifics aren't decided, ours must be kept in cold storage for the time being. I didn't know. I heard there are graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Do you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in official capacity, so I'm loath to trouble you further. Since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. Taking delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families, even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings, do anything else was strictly forbidden. It saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments. I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say. I fear the family should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. Important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want help too, vendor? Deliveries happen to be my specialty. Yes. I think he does use the Lalafell model because of that emote. Truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I'll leave them in your care. Yeah, I'll head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you finish, please meet me back there. I would like to know the family's reaction. Let's get a very interesting insight into her people, I think. Nope, there have been people in Tuliolo who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Did you mind if we went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy with the company. Probably worse for these guys, since with the regulators, they can remember the experience of dying. 4 items in total delivered? Right, 50 people on True View. One for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's use them in that order. Should we do the talking better? Hear my voice may betray my identity. Either way, I'll be right behind you. Oh yeah, savage. True View seems scary at first. Most of them are really kind. I see someone passed out of the street now. I wonder if they'll be alright. The way the buildings are all the road reminds me of the old castle town. Lively it is here. You can see why I live in to blend in. Yeah? Like I said to you, he's very considerate. When he offered to bring me the keepsake, he stressed I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. So when someone would say no, I couldn't do that. That was something that belonged to my parents. I understand now I will never see again. If I spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. It's always been the case. Now I find myself wondering about this and that. How much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsakes. Give my regards to Malachite. I actually want to... Oh, the vending machines. Okay. Something's bothering me. Gimmel's favorite energy tonic is a special formula. Not like the one they sell here. I wanted to try one, but Shell wouldn't let me. Yeah, you're probably too young for them. Purchase beverages from these machines? That's wonderful. I always believe that technology should be developed for the benefit of the people. So this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether I should accept it. It belonged to someone that died. I think about what we did at Toyolo. I didn't even know we'd killed so many of their people, not until the funeral. But they decided to retaliate. Nazi Wuk Lamat would never do that. She never wanted Toyolo to know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. I guess I'm worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of neo-regulators makes it worse. Don't know what to do anymore. Rejects it? Just bothering my eyes. Trying to tell me something not interested. This might be the one that rejects. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I'm looking forward to this. Hoping it might help me remember. No such luck, it seems. The owner is dead. Never become one of these endless Queen Sphene tells us about. Sad thought. So, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. Maybe by pulling your memories into automated ether, does that mean you yourself still have to die first? Hard to having to worry about the souls as appealing. I'm happy to receive a new regulator. I've only had doubts since then. Queen Sphene herself recommends it. I want to believe that all will be well. Still, I need to clear my head first. Nope. I'm just seeing like in FC chat, we're just having fun linking a certain fish called the Alright. up. Oh, it's like a garage, actually. See, I see all the bikes. Are you talking to me? Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories. It does feel familiar somehow. Nope, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Of course, you're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion! Can't stress how incredible it is what you achieved without using feral souls. Genuine honor to meet you. Not for the first time, I realize. Ooh, I wonder how this conversation would be different if you haven't done Arcadian. It was at the infusion station at the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. The Arcadian fighter who is desperate for souls. I feel the second option has some comedy potential. Right, I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, my name is Lysander. I used to fight in the arcade, but not anymore. I took Queen Sphene words to heart and found a new job, one I could put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. So, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, assisting with their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Maybe people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Coming endless would solve his problems. He's determined to overcome them with the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gait, it'd be a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I didn't need to take better care of it. I'm the only blue-scaled Hoobigo since my father. Lamat once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it. There are times when it hurts to think about the things we share. I still don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought that makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. I need to get back to work. Nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Shattered. They take care of the deliveries. Thanks for taking charge, Vander. What I've seen and heard, tis plain that people held their queen in high regard, and is seemingly to display their love and admiration to win over so very many. Let's report to Malachite. Should be back in the north of the recreation zone. It's a sprint. Apparently one of my FC mates says they have a high quality Gubu Fang they just keep in their chocobo bag as a good luck charm. For your assistance with this, every delivery I had planned for today is accounted for. Reactions received were mixed. Some were glad, others decided they did not want the items after all. How's your experience? I would accept their items, they all felt differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with the reminders of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are each of us the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. When they passed away, we lost our memories of those people. We lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. And if our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. My friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Is that something we could do then? And if so, what would the reaction be to like people suddenly remembering, oh my god, I knew like 30 people who are dead now and I'm remembering all of them at once? Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, much like me in the beginning. But I cannot become like her no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverge, so too do our lives and experiences. That's true. If we start from the same place, we'll have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility. A version of myself who made choices I want to believe I never would. Getting to come to terms with the fact I did, though. Huh? Is that... Okay. Simulant? Oh, she's aware. Did I like scan the memories of that one boy? Okay, shout at us. If I didn't know better, I said she wanted us to follow her. Bad feeling about this. Might not have another chance to figure what she's up to. Going after her, right? It feels weird chasing yourself. Neon Stein, where, yeah, our headquarters is located.
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. Yep. Things are happening. Yeah, we've been struck by lightning.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh.
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
Yeah, that was an assassination attempt on us.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
I think it's just stimulant.
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
And they're just taunting us in front of us instead of having this conversation in secret. They're having it in front of us!
I know that voice.
You do?
You there! Yes, you!
Oh.
We have important business with you.
That line was in the trailer?
We left something in your keeping. The key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes?
Yep, there's that. I believe that symbol on the bottom of it says it's mine. You asked me that after you tried to kill me?
Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate.
The way she's so cheery
If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments.
So yeah, that's our mastermind there.
'Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it, and sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi.
Don't call her that. You don't get to use that name.
So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry.
Oh, it's just you feel...
Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew. And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
What do you stand to gain by making everyone endless? Is this person an endless himself?
You're speaking to me. Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy.
We've used that for the trailer when talking about...
Yet,
personnel.
this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
So you're trying to do what the E we're doing. Just to become eternal beings.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
Hey. Another, stone name?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people.
Founder of the Preservation.
Calyx! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now.
Yeah, like revealed himself. Like how
But I
sickly
beg
he
you,
is.
do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
You are obsolete.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Nothing to say. Cruel thing to say to Sphene. Are we alright, Avenda? I mean, I was once able to use healing spells. My long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless. How must accept my newfound limitations? Why, yep. Garnet, what? Well, you're right, mages. The meaning. And she has no need for Queen Sphene, the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. And although it's hard truth to accept, and nevertheless the truth, I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. Well said. It just happens that something like that, there's something that only you can do right this moment. Oh. Let's serve Calyx. What can you tell us about him? There's a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, left him with precious little time left to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. Especially since he talked about the fact that transcending flesh and mortal bodies is... Yeah. See, well, we're so much familiar with Preservation. I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about Preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. Lords of Oblivion has spent a lot of time investigating Preservation. Head back to the back room and tell them what's happened. Yeah, they may have some missing pieces for us. I just still do find it a little funny, like, they just tried to assassinate us in, I guess, broad daylight for lightning bolts, but, dude, we definitely had worse lightning bolts from Ramu. His parents were once members of Preservation. It's time I get yield some clues. Well, try to avoid straining yourself, do you hear me?
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
Not a giant chunk of amber.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Sphene's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do.
If people haven't had to
Nonetheless,
deal with death for
I
generations.
wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Okay. We need to head into the Underkeep eventually.
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
Yeah, we saw the version in...
The old castle is inside this tower.
Yep.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
It's a trap. It's an
Oh, I
invitation.
expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
I think a little revenge is in order.
That it is. While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please,
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Yep, sent to the Foundation. I believe we've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. Don't have much information in the area. I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Living is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, little jaw. No better than what the future holds. No matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. Such dependable support here. May embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift from the government sector. Place. You're nervous turning up there after so long. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector. You have to transfer another on the way. If you take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to T-Shell's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics, castle at the heart of the intersection. Upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Better take this communicator with you. Modify to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. We're all set. Let's get going. Many days the old kingdom people of Alexandria sought a way to survive as their homes sank beneath the earth, built a towering structure that enveloped the royal castle itself. As the long years came and went, Evercave grew to soaring heights. Some whisper that the castle has withstood the ravages of time. The city's foundation endures a symbol of bygone glory. In this time worn adepts, Calyx sends his transmissions must delve into Alexandria's past to ascertain their source. Ooh.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home. There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Health bar to be like half completed. I love how creepy this track is here.
Detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
Yep. Gargant! Surf. Okay. I only had to be hit by that once to understand how that works.
Now, proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
Yep, there it is. Oh, yeah, let's have the electro bulb on its tail. Oh no, it's holding it!
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that Preservation's terminal is in this place.
My God.
Hold on. Someone's jumped location. Step alert.
Because they did show off there's, yeah, like a classic 9 enemy as one of the bosses here. So the question is it going to be the second boss or the third boss? I think we'll be seeing it, like, right behind this door here.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Nope, it is the final boss. Soldier S0. Sworn. So it's just like the last one that matters, okay. Slightly expanding as they went along? They were. That angle, the guy's out.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Time. Either way is good. Whoop. This thing is very cool, design-wise.
You are untroubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
Yep. Valia Pira, indefatigable defense.
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this. This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
Okay, that's a line. Okay, I thought it might have been an AoE, so that's why I made distance.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
Yep, they do expand.
Let us see what this yields. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability. Still alive. How unfortunate. to die here, it would save me trouble later. I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
There we go.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Completely uncaring. Yeah, like.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
He has to see how strong we are to make sure he can send something strong enough to kill us.
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store.
Because we still gotta fight Robo Beatrix.
From here on out, Sphene and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
Zelenia, that's obviously, yeah, like the Beatrix we'll be fighting.
You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor.
Yep.
Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sphene.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
I got a trial to get to.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sphene?
Oh, and she's disappeared. She's been taken.
What?
What?
Oh no, we've
What
been
happened?
forcibly teleported. Yep, here's the arena. Yep, the throne. The terminal behind it. Illusion of how it once was.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company.
They only intended for one of us.
So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
Especially since they lost their guide.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
Yep.
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Ah, noble Zelenia, dashing as ever.
Yep.
These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia! Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
Ooh.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide! Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor.
Yes.
If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Yes. Yep. Oh, he noticed our stone.
Ah, there it is.
Oh. Was he? I have a bad feeling about that. Recollection. Yep. This new version of Roses of May. Dawntrail led you to Alexandria's castle into Liggett Trap. Seeking to take more precise measurements of your strength, Calyx pits you against a mechanical guardian forged from Sphene's memories of Selenia, the second in command of the Royal Knights. The Queen implored you to lay this on front to her dear friend's honor to rest. Make ready to test your metal against one of Alexandria's finest blades. Yep, Roses of May, Dawntrail.
I am Selenia Triantaphili.
Triantaphili, okay.
Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Does he have any familiar names?
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Okay. Oh, nope.
How about you?
I thought it was, like, blizzard stuff. Okay. Or is this idea? Yeah.
Her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar! Fall!
Like it's 6.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight! For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Perfumed quietus.
No more games!
Quickly! Away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you! Taste my steel!
Break.
There is no escape! Surge! Have at you!
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
I have pledged my life to the kingdom. Have at you! My resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen! I will die before I yield!
Actually, close Catholic pieces again.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
Yeah, but this is the major mechanic.
My
Quick!
Rage and royal! Have at you!
Very wide. Dang it, I got the bleeding again.
Have at you!
No.
Fall! Taste my steel! Rage and royal! Have at you!
Yeah, is this like LE3? Come on! Yeah, it's like both our healers trying to brink of death.
Surge! My queen, I have failed you.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Ooh.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
What transmission?
Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective?
What's wrong?
With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
You're aware of the connection between the worlds.
Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
What gift is he leaving us? There is no emotion in that being there. Circlet. Which I believe was a regulator. Zelenia was kind. She could be stern, full of strength when I ascended the throne in troubled times. Only she protect me. She also buoyed my spirit wherever I never threatened to buckle under pressures of my station. By reserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Avenger. Shared paths.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Forcibly teleported?
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the 9th, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Sphene's. What's it doing here?
It was a gift.
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Sphene's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants.
Yeah, that's the gift, I said.
Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
You want to try to get those extra 400 years
This
of memories?
contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Just don't put it on without telling us first.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
Because I got like X in my lap, just casually farming passive uranium. She might give the impression that she wouldn't be back. Suppose only time will tell. At present, we know the further leads on Calyx. Now, perhaps you could take a moment to get contact our friends. Good to catch each other up on recent developments. I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Is there a fish still up? If it isn't Evander, is something the matter? Preservation behind the recent intrigue doesn't surprise me. Glad to hear that none of you are worse for your trials, though. Myself, I just concluded a meeting with Gossen. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness. We formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. We're now otherwise unoccupied. I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. With this Calyx is obsessed with the key, that I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. You still gotta go see your boyfriend back in the first. Excellent time, my friend. I meant to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx, something is obviously afoot. Couldn't imagine that such an individual would be involved. To smell you're able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty, he said her absence may have consequences. Alexandria is still a great trust in Sphene. It's plain the way they speak of her even now, how the stimulant was able to win them over. They notice she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread, but be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Yes, hello. Evander? Free to call out of the blue. Is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of the Everkeep? You didn't think to ask me to come? I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Oh, yeah. Please to say that we received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he's responding to his treatment. Met him before of Lamati, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. That's where we learned about the disease. This is a surprise. Has Wuk Lamat got into trouble again? Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment, helping the people with their work, and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiments. Non-eventful for the most part, there's one notable development. Following recent events, some have stopped warning regulators, which led to a disparity where people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I should let you know if there are any other changes. What do you guys have to say, if I may ask? I might be able to beat 3 hours for this. They finished treating Milos? I'll have to go and visit him. Do you mind if I accompany you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition I was. I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. Meantime, I'll take myself around Solution 9 to see how things are. Sherlock was concerned about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, situations like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I've been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Cryle. Oh yeah, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Things to do. No telling what else Calyx might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in red. It's the lunch radius 914, if I remember correctly. Visit Milos often. I'll keep quiet so as not to draw suspicion. Oh, you came before with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe we'll be fine now. Just a good measure. I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore. You feel different now? Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way, to grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time.
Just gotta get used to it again.
That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihyolal.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy, that I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
good to see Milos doing so well.
The endless me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
Nope.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
Here it is, Seekers of Eternity. Milos is a kind and brave boy. Didn't be well to see him. One day, I hope I can speak of him about my other self. Come, let's return to the back room. On the way, let's pick up trees for our friends. We'll give to show our appreciation for their hard work. I'm just seeing in Shout Chat repeat of Hampter. Let's get that announcement for everyone. Where are your regulators? That was in the trailer. Yep.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded.
Ooh, they've picked their 5,000.
We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Plan is being started.
Evolution? What evolution? Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen Sphene said there were only so many.
Let's see what happens to this guy.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Like the ominous music is going.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that, by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
You're just waiting for the shoe to drop.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands!
Yep.
A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview.
Oh.
Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
But does the Preservation Authority supersede that?
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
Oh, wait.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts.
Yep, another murder.
A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident. For no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine. So everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods.
Oh, what's going on out there?
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts, too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Yep. How it looks, how it is outside. These clouds, never mind. Pioneerville is what matters right now. He's still down here. Still he's no sign of Erenville. Split up to look for him. Gololja, Sphene, please search in the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Slay any enemies that appear. That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. With help, rather of my death, we're lucky you found us when you did. Arville, I'm so glad you're safe! We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. Encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid us no mind. Some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. Once here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape, return to the outskirts and take stock. I don't think that guy's wearing a regulator. I want to keep you on your thoughts. Like little John might have been behind the attacks. I know they would never make the soldiers do them harm. He feels responsible for Jean's actions. It's his misplaced burden. Pray it drives him not to despair.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain.
Let's listen.
I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body, only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered.
Ooh.
Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
They had like all its keys are taken from it?
Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
The body turned to dust.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
If you're registered, that you're put on the kill list. Oh. Everybody's getting a call.
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people.
Oh.
Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I have a feeling the registered people are being targeted. Or is this like, okay, you've been registered, now to kill you and upload your brain?
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere.
Yep.
From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Good.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Yep.
Sphene's gone ahead. I leave her with you.
Yep. A lot of people are fending themselves. Yep. Former Arcadian fighter there.
Bloody things have gone mad!
Why is this happening?
Still is fighting them off there.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution! This is just like before, when Zerelja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless then, you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
Watch him become dust. Nope.
Are you alright?
Is that Milos? No, it's some other.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
The attack is over, it seems. Like the 12, you're all unharmed. To small solace amidst this tragedy, however. Machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. Same outside Everkeep. The members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. First attack came shortly after the announcement that new regulators had run out. Can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. Must have served his ends in some way. Glulja, are you still without your authority? I'm fine now. I'm in control again. I take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. After he just talked to Everkeep's administrators about that, said it wasn't so simple. Mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks like providing medical treatment and managing food production. Shut them down, we struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. I made it so they can't use weapons anymore, though hopefully that makes it a little safer. Seems like the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Glulja. This powerlessness, I can bide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure, there was but happiness at the end. All I see now is suffering and misery. I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please lend me your aid! Oh, Sphene, you found the words. I wished you said it back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together, we'll get through this. Let's let him get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? trying day. Seems the worst is behind us, but situation out there now. We've quickly restored things to normal, thank you. While the summoning of soldiers is indeed prudent, far from comprehensive measure, the vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I set our people to keep in a close watch on machines. I also have in mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. Just regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Y'shtola and Alice. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. Hope to learn to wield it again. At everyone's side. Ooh, book user then. As the key, I think it best to remain your care though. It means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and Zelenia proud. Let's get those post-quest cutscenes. Oh, yep, back in living memory. Of course, he had reactivate. Nope, he's just sitting there.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us.
Yep.
How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer. The time is come to pose a new question.
Whoop. I'm not hearing that question. Free from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Yep, there it is. Yeah, certainly ominous note. Quite curious how things will wrap up in the next patch. So, that's... we're done. Yep, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Yep, over there. So unless I decide to just, use this as casual filler, we're not going to be seeing it until the other content comes out in the later sections of the patch, such as the new craft and gathering exploration or battle exploration contents. We'll have to wait for those before just like something big. Until then, this has been Vendor Advent. I stream every day here on Twitch starting at 6 o'clock p.m. US Central Time. Usually it's every day, except for Tuesdays and Thursday, but work is making that not so easy to follow. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be going back to Trails Through Daybreak 2 to start the post-game and see what that's going to be like. And just kind of figure out my plan going forward from there, and I really do need to figure out what game I'll be doing after that, so I'll make sure to have that decision made by tomorrow. Till then, good night, everybody.